Hello, hope you all are doing well. Continuing with our series of the discussion of the questions of 2022 mains paper, Political Science and International Relation. Today we are going to discuss this question which was asked in 2022 for 20 marks, question number 2C. Okay, question number 2C. 20 marks, so approximately 250 words we will write as the answer to this question. It says elitist theory of democracy denies the possibility as a rule of the people. Okay, so our focus is like democracy. The question says democracy is supposed to be the rule of people. However, elitist theory, which was propounded by Pareto, Mosca and Mitchells, okay, this theory denies that democracy is the rule of the people, and the question says elucidate. It means we need to write our answer more or less in the favor of this statement. Okay, we are not going to judge this. Okay, that if suppose it had been comment, then we would have got the freedom to write our own views or whether we support this statement or not. But here we will say that yes, to a great extent this is correct. So this will be our approach while writing the answer to this question. Now, so first of all, like to address or to prepare a good answer, we need to make the meaning of certain words clear, and I highlight 3 words here. The first is democracy, then rule of the people, and then elitist theory. Okay, so first of all we will come to this, that elitist theory, which was given by Pareto, Mosca and Mitchell, it suggested that democracy is the rule of elites only. So for them, for the elitist supporter of the elitist theory, democracy means rule of the elites. Who are the elites? Elites are the people who command resources, who are at the upper strata of the society. Okay, their ideas, views carry much weightage. They have control over economic resources. Okay, they control most of the institutions. So the section of society which is powerful and influential politically, socially and economically, so they are called elite. Okay, so rule of elites. So they have also given, they have supported something like whenever there is a change in the government. Okay, like we know that representative democracy, which is functioning in our country, a government changes. However, if we go by this theory, what we see as change in government, that is nothing but circulation of elites. Okay, one group of elite is ousted from power, another group comes into power. So this goes on. The common people, they are restricted to opinion making, voting, participation in democratic processes, but the actual power is exercised by elites. So this is the basic foundation of this elite theory. Now, Mosca and Mitchell and then Pareto. So they are the theorists who founded this. Mitchell is also known for a theory called iron rule of oligarchy. So we can write about that. What is the conviction of Mitchell? So he says that no matter, not only democracy, but whatever form of government is there, eventually it is converted into an oligarchy where the power is confined in the hands of a closely knitted group of individuals, can be a few in numbers or some. Okay, so this is their belief. So they denies this possibility that the common masses who are not influential, who are not at influential position, okay, they have any say in the governance. Okay, their consent is taken. Now we further we will elaborate this theory, that how their consent is manufactured. Okay, according to them, the elites possess two qualities, two major traits of elites. Some qualities are fox-like, okay, and some lion. So metaphorically, they say they are there. So consent of the people is gained by manipulation. Okay, they say that consent of the common mass is taken through manipulation, and they are always interested in, you know, maintaining their dominance and power like a lion to establish their rule. So these are the, this is another basic foundation or assumption of this theory. Okay. Now, while we are proceeding, we are sure that, you know, we are continuously observing these ideas against the idea of the democracy, okay, which was propounded by Lincoln as the government of the people, for the people, by the people. So, and this question is asking about that only, like how far, like we need to elucidate, so write in the favor of that only. Now, all this is possible in a democratic government. So we know now democratic form of government, what we mostly observe in our country also, and in the USA also, okay, except some countries, most of the countries, they have representative form of government. Okay, so much like, you know, other than the elite theorists also, there are many thinkers who supported the idea of democracy, but they were not okay with this representative form of government. For example, J.S. Mills. Okay, J.S. Mills we can invoke here, that he preferred himself to call as reluctant democrat. So we can see similar views, okay, in this also, J.S. Mills' view also, that he knew very well that a representative form of democracy will have the tendencies to become majoritarian. Okay, that the government is formed on the basis of number, and a representative government has all the potential to convert into majoritarianism. Okay, so which we see, like the party which gains most of the seat, they form the government. Now another Rousseau we can invoke here. He supported direct democracy. Because he was also not sure. He said that, you know, in the representative form of democratic government, there are chances that the government will become unresponsive to people's aspiration, people's right, people need, etc. And the basic idea or basic spirit of democracy will be defeated. So we can write these arguments also in support in the answer to this question. Okay. Another feature that we can quote here, that even Locke and Bentham, when they had supported the delegate model, okay, they had Locke and Bentham, when they give the argument for delegate model of democracy, they said that the representatives will run the government as per the mandate. So what they meant by mandate was what Rousseau has nicely conceived as general will. Okay, in our country, in the USA and most of the democratic country today, the constitution of that country is seen as the manifestation of that general will. So the government should be run according to the constitution or as per the will of the people. Like they are not free to take any decision, okay, which is not in sync with the general will or what is delegated to them. So now this is the difficulty. Elitist theory says no. They very cunningly manage manipulation, they gain vote, they gain power, and then they run the government as per their own agenda, okay, which may be completely de-linked with the interest of the people. Okay. So very manifestation of the real politics that we observe today. Okay. Now another thing that we can include in this answer will be like enlightenment theory, enlightenment model, that is called enlightenment model, was given by J.S. Mill. Okay. J.S. Mill had said that the position of representatives in the working of democracy owes to the better functioning of the government if they are enlightened, if they are public spirited. Okay. So these arguments also we can mention in our answer. Then coming to the criticism. Okay, coming to the criticism, let us focus on the question once again. Okay. So elitist theory, rule of the people, we have seen the relation in democracy, and so the possibility is less. So if we go by the elitist theory, we will have to give power, to the representative, and then we need to devise some mechanism to ensure accountability, which is an ongoing crisis in most of the modern democracies that we see, that provisions are being made to ensure accountability of those who are governing. Okay. So accountability is the concern. In the way forward, we can write accountability need to be ensured. So more constitutional and administrative provisions we need to come up with, okay, to make democracy as a responsive form of government, an accountable form of government, where we can say that yes, democracy is something, a form of government which is like run in the interest of people. So rule of the people, that this question says. However, elitist theory says that there is least possibility, and the actual experience, okay, that we observe in today's time conforms to this idea. So these are the arguments around which our answer to this question would revolve, and if we can mention these points, then we can hope to get good answer. Okay, thank you very much.